Hello everyone, this is Rohit Shankar Mane and welcome to my YouTube channel Scientists R Academy. And today we are going to learn about microbiologist role in pharmaceutical industry. Now let's see the overview. First we are going to learn about pharmaceutical plants. Then we are going to learn about microbiologist in pharmaceutical industry. Then what are the important and major roles of microbiologists in pharmaceutical industry? Now first microbiologists have to do TAMC. He have to do filtration, then MPN and environmental monitoring. Now let's start with the pharmaceutical plants. Now pharmaceutical plants are divided mainly in two categories. First one sterile and another one is a non-sterile. Now sterile where the final products are sterile means free of microorganisms such as eye drops and parenteral. Non-sterile where the final product contain microorganisms within defined limit such as tablets and capsules. The type of the final product affects the design of the planet as each type of them requires special limits is construction, air particle size, microorganisms numbers in air and water. For that, the pharmaceutical plants must have controlled environment with specific limits depending on the product it produces. Also, water used in pharmaceutical industry must be purified. Pharmaceutical plants have to follow guidance of GMP means good manufacturing practices. Now let's see what is the role of quality control pharmaceutical microbiologist. A microbiologist in a pharmaceutical factory is a member of quality control department. The role of the microbiologist is to ensure the quality of raw materials before they are processed in the production area, monitor the microbiological quality of environment, that is air monitoring, and water, and validate the test methods used in testing finished products, and test finished products from microbiological perspective. For the microbiologist to perform duties, some devices have to found in the lab as already mentioned. Also, the microbiologist has to prepare media and diluents and calibrate equipments used on the lab based their SOP, that is standard operating procedure. Precautions have to be always followed in the microbiology lab and wearing laboratory uniforms and laboratory safety clothes. We will discuss here some of the main tests performed in non-sterile pharmaceutical microbiology lab. Now let's start this test. Now first test is the total aerobic microbial count, shortly known as TAMC. The purpose of this test is to find out the number of bacteria and fungi found in the product and whether it is in the limit or not. The limit is defined according to USP, that is United States Pharmacopoeia or European Pharmacopoeia or British Pharmacopoeia or the pharmacopoeia used in the country of that same lab. There are many types of tests to find out the TAMC and TYMC of a tested material by pour plate method, where a sample of the tested material is added to a sterile petri dish and then the media is added. The plates is incubated and the growth is examined after a incubation period. Next, filtration. Now here, this is another method is filtration method where the tested product is filtered through a sterile filter paper. Then filter is added on the media and incubated. And after incubation, examined for the microbial growth. And we have to check that microbial growth is in limit or not. Next method is most probable number. It is mainly used for the water testing. Now this is third method called MPN, most probable number, and it's least accurate on there and it's only used when the other two types are not applicable, where the sample is diluted in three test tubes and three consecutive concentrations and incubated. Then the tubes examined for turbidity and the result of the test is known using as a MPN table. Last one, environmental monitoring. Pharmaceutical microbiologists are required to assess clean rooms and control environments for contamination and to introduce contamination control strategies. This includes an understanding of risk assessment. The pharmaceutical sector is still in its infancy, and the utilization of risk assessment techniques to pharmaceutical production is just beginning, and the potential gains are yet to be realized. Clean rooms and zones are typically classified according to their use and confirmed by the cleanliness of the air by the measurement of the particles. Clean rooms and zones are typically classified according to their use and confirmed by the cleanliness of the air by the measurement of particles. Clean rooms are microbiological assisted through environmental monitoring methods. Viable monitoring is designed to detect levels of bacteria and fungi present in the defined locations during a particular stage in the activity of processing and filling a product. Viable method is designed to take mesophilic microorganisms in the aerobic state. If you have any question, you can comment or you can mail me. Thanks a lot.